Welcome back to the Quest for Treasure. You're on the Quest for Details channel, and we are on the northern side of Clear Lake, California, and we're going to try and circumference the whole thing today. We're starting our first place at noon at a beach that we've been before, where I found the clock, the ship's clock, and it's very windy, so I'll try and keep you out of the wind. And we're going to look for everything that was dropped swimming. We're going to hit several swimming parks around the circumference, and I haven't driven in a complete circle around it, so I already came up around the eastern side and we're working our way along the north, and we're going to stop at any school and any park and any beach that we see and kind of do some cherry picking and exploring all at the same time. So let's see what we find. Make a day out of it. The wind is blowing, the leaves are dropping. It's about 70 degrees without the wind and down to 60 with it. Okay, first target was a sinker. I'm looking in here at these different types of rocks. You can see what makes it up. So we have like red shells, but there's a lot of quartz. See the rounded quartz nuggets in here and stuff. Wonder if anybody's ever checked this over for gold. Didn't bring a pan today, but you never know. Generally, anywhere in California, we're pretty spoiled, you know. When they say trace amounts in other states, they mean trace amounts. And here you can get dust almost anywhere. You just gotta work harder for it. In some spots, we're so spoiled that everybody just goes there. I mean that in a good way, you know. California has the gold. The next target is a Screamin' 81, another lead sinker. So those are here. More fishing than swimming, but I have seen people swimming. Got our first coin. It's a 1981. Oh! And it's beat up. It's a penny. Sounded 83 though. So the chemistry, I don't know how to explain it. Water, the soil conditions changes the numbers even. There should be an 80 in dry clay soil, you know, at the most. So who knows? Look at this, I just spotted it. The back side of this that faces the water is hollow. Big hollow willow tree. That must be pretty cool when the water's up here. You could live in that. Your little house. Front door and a back door. Somebody's been digging and not filling in their holes. It wasn't me. Here comes a Screamin' 85. I think it's a penny. No. That looks like a big old quarter. So, I think it's a state quarter, 2008 to 1907, or is it? Oklahoma state quarter. Looked really good for a second. Sounded awesome. And is, because we got a quarter, 25 cents up for free on the day off. Let's get moving. Okay, weird detail. See all the other rocks here? See how they're all sharp? These are relatively soft rocks. I could almost scratch that with my finger. And they're all sharp. So maybe that's why they're sharp. And hard stones are rounded. Because these quartz are so cool because they're smooth and they stand out. There's like one rounded quartz, and they're like the only hard things, I mean the only totally smooth things out here are the rounded quartz. I'm thinking maybe because they have time enough to not break and smooth out, while the rest of these are so soft that they're constantly breaking and never get a chance to round up. So it makes them really stand out, not only in color but in shape. Pretty cool. And our next target out of the hole, the quarter I haven't looked at. Yeah, it's another state quarter. 2006. But 50 cents that quick. Let's move on. Tell you what, there were so many signals that came out of this one area that that's why my pinpointer was seeming like it was messed up. Here's our next one, you see it? Bathe it in the sparkling light waters. Ah, perfect. One more. Pretty cool, huh? We got a 90s. Good looking quarters though. I like the way it cleans them up. They're all red, antique looking. Target says it's 1 inch down. Oh, it's right there. And it's pretty old. It's a different color. Sparkling light, do your trick. Make it silver. No. Looks like we got 90s. Yeah, what's going on there? Yeah, it's a 95. Out of that hole there. Don't know what it is. It's small. A diamond, it's a different color, so each one of these is actually a different shade. I won't know what silver looks like. Let's see. Let me dry that, maybe it'll be better. It's like a 2001 US 10-cent piece. 2000 US dime. Found a couple other pennies and a bunch of sinkers. There's just, the sinkers are making the same noises as jewelry and gold. It's just what's happening here. I can't differentiate them, and there are so many. It's insane. This is a task. But there's a lot of coins too. Nobody's touched this. So, when did you swim here, and when did you lose your ring, and where did you lose it? Here's our next signal. And I can't tell much. Oh, looks like a state quarter. Definitely a 25-cent US. But, yep, modern 2000s Kentucky. Okay, we have 81, which is acting a lot like a, oh, I mean the pennies are ringing up as 81s here. What's going on with that? What year are you? 77. A birth year penny. Yay! You're at 80 Pro here. Pro mode, custom, just my iron turned off to about 37, and yeah, the face is all weirded out on that, but you can read the date, 77. Okay, we're back. These scuffs that you see, there's this layer of gravel, and targets aren't just sitting right on top hardly ever. So I'm using my foot, so I scuff it away down to where it doesn't move, and then hit it again to make sure I know kind of more where it is, and that gives me, literally it'll sound like it's in here, and then you scoot away the leaves or the loose rocks and stuff to where you get down to a nice solid echoing surface for its signals, and it reads it better and it tells you, no, it's over here. So 2 inches down, in theory, right around here, it's more happy with this. So now I grab the pinpointer. So literally, there it is. But what are you? It's an eagle. We got the water here. Let's just go rinse it off. Sparkling water, where are you? There you are. Looking like an 81. $1981. Next signal from a couple inches down. This one is just reading a solid 80. It looks like a US dime. And no, it's a penny. No, it's a dime. From the 90s. Dimeage. Next. Here's our next 85 signal. And we got, what do we got? We have a shiny, weird looking eagle. It's like an 80 something laying right there. See that? There's that ground score with a whistle on it. Right as we get down to the beach. LED light, does it work? Bet you that got dropped last night fishing. Cool. Oh yeah, still coming on. Okay, well, that'll work too. Okay, we're switching up locations down a little ways from the other one, and it's a swimming beach. I see floats and a no wake zone, and the water's a good ways out, so let's give it a little fish. Awesome. Uh-oh, they saw me. If you look, you see those little flashes. Those are the flat sides of little silvery fish in the water. There's a school with very many of them. Thousands filling this little bay here. You guys are in the wrong spot. You need to come over here, do that same routine. Maybe I can send them your way. Wow! I did that for you. Okay, so here's the find so far. I'm going to look for a different location. We're literally going to roll up the highway, look for the next town, the next swimming beach, and finish our circle. Well, these are just an awesome little town up here, I'm telling you. It's laid out really cute for all of the financial issues and whatever you want to call them that the area of Clear Lake, you know, it's had a population and economy difficulties, like a lot of spots that don't have major cities or airports around them, you know. But what they do have is old and cute. There's an island here, bridges, sloughs, whole little neighborhoods. Just really cool, you know. Come check it out, and remember that these places are usually way more happier to be friendly and treat you well than some of the larger cities where they have enough people all the time, you know. So you can feel appreciated when you're out traveling around through smaller, slower places. This is all fruit trees, old fruit trees and rose bushes. Look at the size of these canes. So this is an older place, and the ground is covered in glass and stuff. Makes me think it's an old house site or something. But here's my next piece, and it's solid lead except for the metal screw sticking out. Yeah, it looks like stainless steel. And then this whole piece, including this pin, is lead. It's the day of lead. More. So we'll take it with us. But yeah, Holy moly. 84 on the Garrett. Well, I say it's off down the road.